Everybody know what's happening. Folks, this is quickly becoming the place to be on a Friday night. And yes, I'm here. Yeah. So what's happening, everybody? Share the link. Come on in, everybody. Don't know a thing set. Michael again. Naked Truth Podcast live. As we do we think every Friday at this time. It's been a long week. I have my water on board. I have some, how do you call this? Not grapes, I have some plums. You know, Michael doing the most. And trust me, we have a nice show set up for you today. You all see that fight in Alabama, yes? I have the video tuning, I have it live, I have it ready, I have it locked and load, ready to play. And later we have son of the legendary Gregory Isaacs, yeah? We have all that lineup. But first and foremost, let me bring in my guy on the line. Because right now, we see what happened to the Jamaicans, yeah? Didn't I tell you? I told you the Jamaicans will, I don't want to call them a bunch of losers, but they are. It's my comment section. Nobody not live yet. Come on. Go on the link, share it up and something. You see me? Let me see what's happening. Folks, listen. If my child ever come home and tell me, yo, Daddy, I did something at school and I won a trophy, and I say, yo, what trophy is that? And my child ever tell me, hey, this is a participation trophy. No. It cannot work. I don't believe in participation trophy. That's a bunch of hogwash. Yeah, that's nonsense. And the Jamaican females, I not only know, listen, they will not advance. I don't want to say they cannot advance, but they went to the World Cup and they win one match. Out of 4 games, they win 1. And when they advance to the second round, the round of 16, I already tell the people, listen, hey, they're not going nowhere further than that. You understand that? Everybody jump out the window. Oh, they need a parade. Why? Why should the Jamaicans get a parade? The Jamaicans didn't come on with nothing at all. They went to the second round and drop out. And that's about it. And because Jamaicans like to support mediocrity, they jump overboard, yeah, and celebrate losers. Let's just call it what it is. A bunch of losers. And now they are home in Jamaica, as they should. Some of them have to go and look work, as they should. It's just mind-boggling. If you see in Bolt, there's a thing called heat. Let's break it down in the 100 meter. It's not each race is the final. You have heat. If you see in Bolt lose the heat, he's not a winner. He's not a champion. You have to win I believe about 3 heats you have to win and then advance to the final. You win the final, there you get the medal. Yes? But Jamaicans will celebrate these females after winning.
Lloyd or one other.
Oh, let me see. Yo, Night, my course. Yo, Night, you good?
There.
No, you hear me talking about the Jamaican female footballers, yeah?
Yeah.
And the premature celebration that Jamaica bestowed upon them. Yes, when they went to the 16 round, what happened? Jamaicans jump out the window. Big up to Anna.
Rightfully so.
No, not rightfully so, my friend. Why should they jump out the window? What did they do? They win anything? They did not win a thing.
Hold on, it's a premature celebration, right?
Yeah.
Meaning you say them should have win the trophy. I will celebrate before they win the trophy, right?
Exactly.
All right, but here let's look at it this way. As Jamaicans, we used to want to reach somewhere we never go before, or you venture into uncharted territory. We will celebrate that, isn't it? Would I
Why?
love if you win the trophy? Would I love if you win the trophy? But the fact say you reach so far, we will never reach it. Whether the men's team or the women's team, we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna celebrate after each match. We don't celebrate like say them are champions. We just say, yo, congratulations on a job well done. On to the next match.
Why?
So
Why? Why you boosting their
the
ego like
alternative?
that? What did they win? They win nothing. You understand?
It's not about boosting the ego. It's congratulating them for a good job done so far. Nothing wrong with that.
Of course, something wrong with that.
All right. What should have been the alternative in your opinion? What should have, after them win, after them make it to the next zone? We should celebrate. We should say nothing to them.
No, good job so far. Let's sit and watch what you do. How far you advance. Maybe if they reach to the semi-final, then we could say yes.
But
they win nothing.
At that time, what's a good job so far? We want to celebrate like say them win.
Yes,
they
celebrate. They celebrate. Jamaicans celebrate over nothing at all. The girls win nothing, not one thing. Yeah. And Jamaicans celebrate it.
You know,
it's ridiculous.
Hold on. Define celebrating. Because from what me see, it's just all right. Well done, Jamaica. Buckle up for Colombia next week, or buckle up for France later this week. That's what me see. You see me? Good job on the match so far. We could see what's going with it in the next round. Nobody now said we not on a parade, we never have no parade, and never on a national holiday. We congratulate them after every match.
Yo, they are just a bunch of immature. Yeah, you saw them, after they advance, they start to twerk on something. you see?
Well, you know what funny?
Yeah.
You say you know watch none of that.
No, I see clips. I see passing by. No, I see clips. I see passing by. Isn't it? I see clips.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. But listen. I don't know how to get into this, but my first guess, yeah? You saw the video I sent you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot of guests today. I know where to start, but let's get Anna. Yeah?
Let's start with Anna?
Yeah. What do you think?
Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, we get it out of the way. It's don't laugh. What's the matter? Okay, on. Folks, this evening's show is more educational. Yeah, we go down the rabbit hole today. Remember me tell you, I have my drink on board as I should. Hey, it's hot, you know?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Are you on speakerphone? Because I cannot hear you too wonderful.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh, there you go again. Yeah,
What
understand?
about now?
Yeah, perfect. You see? Let me
Okay,
get your counterpart on board. Okay. Odd. Okay, I have Knight on the phone, my co-host, yeah? Knight, this is Anna.
Good afternoon, Anna. Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Could you please join Tali? He is also waiting.
Yeah. I have him. Tali.
Thank you.
Tali. I'm trying to get him. Ringing Mr. Tali again. So how are you doing, Anna? Can you please introduce yourself to my audience? Please.
Sure. So my name is Anna, and I'm participant of the Creative Society project. So I'm a volunteer. Now I'm living in the United States. So.
Okay, and while we are waiting on Tally, I will play this a video that I found on YouTube from you, yeah? With sound. Okay.
There is only one organization that controls the
Listen to
whole
this
world,
stuff, please.
and it is not the UN, not Freemasons, and not globalists. They're just pawns in the hands of secret rulers who have been ruling all of humanity for the last 6,000 years. They're behind the biggest events in history: the collapse of the Soviet Union, the collapse of the Roman Empire, and even the outbreak of the First World War. You will be surprised, but there are representatives of this organization in all religions and in all countries, and very often they do their dirty deeds with the hands of the church. What is the name of this organization and what their aim is? Please watch in the epochal film Revelation. If you want to understand what's going on in our world, why we still have wars in 21st century, please watch this program. You will understand who is running this world.
Hello, 1 second.
There is only one organization that controls the whole world, and it is not the UN, not Freemasons, and not globalists. They're just pawns in the hands of secret rulers who have been ruling all of humanity for the last 6,000 years. They're behind the biggest events in history: the collapse of the Soviet Union, the collapse of the Roman Empire, and even the outbreak of the First World War. You will be surprised, but there are representatives of this organization in all religions and in all countries, and very often they do their dirty deeds with the hands of the church.
Anna, that was your introduction, yeah? Hi.
What was it?
That was your introduction. I played the video I saw
Okay.
on Facebook, and you
Instagram, yes.
yeah, on Instagram. You were saying, please go ahead. I asked to introduce yourself. You are so and so, and you are part of a society, yeah.
Sure.
When we say society, yeah, you have to break it down, because we are somewhat under the, I don't want to say influence, but when we think of society, we think of some shadowy government, some secret government, some knights of this, some masonry or something. You understand? And Tally, feel free to jump in. Yeah. But first of all, Tally, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tali, and I've been participating in creative society conferences and conducting interviews with people from all over the world. And I would like to tell you how our project was born. The project Creative Society is People Project, and it started with the biggest survey around the world, where volunteers from 150 countries, they went out with one question and asked people one question: what kind of society do you want to live in? And people described what society they want to live in. And it turns out that all people want the same. All people want to live in society in which human life is more valuable than money, than profit, than anyone's political power, and so on. And from unified answers of people from all over the world, the 8 pillars of the creative society were created. And these 8 pillars, if passed on legal level around the world, they give all power to the people. So there will be no secret societies, no governments, nobody who has power over people. All power will belong to people and will be used by people. And modern technologies today allow us to self-govern. We as people, we're going to be able to only pass what is beneficial for all people. And each law that is being passed by society, all of us together, will be verified. Does it make human life better? Does it make human life safer? And only if this law benefits everyone, then we will pass it as society. And it will be impossible to trick us or to pass something that makes our life worse. And this is what creative society stands for. It's not secret. Everything is transparent. Our organization, unlike any other societies, is transparent. And it's not even an organization. That's the thing. Creative society is a project. Anyone can start participating in realization of this project. And what we're trying to, why we're trying to wake people up, because extreme climatic events picking up around the world, and we're saying we only have maybe 2-3 years until we still can save humanity from huge devastation. Because if we don't unify scientific potential of our planet to actually benefit all people, yes, and best scientists from all countries, from Russia, from United States, from China, from India and Pakistan, from Israel and Iran, to work all together, not to create new weapons to destroy our humanity, but to work on solutions to take on the leash climate Cerberus and to save people's life. That's the most important thing. And of course, in creative society, many things will be possible. New model of economy, free universal healthcare for everyone, universal education, universal basic income, because we know that many jobs will be replaced by automation and artificial intelligence very soon. So people will lose jobs. If we don't roll out universal basic income, it means many people will not be able to survive. That's why we're saying that we have to change the condition. It has to be self-governing society, and this new model of economy has to be worldwide. So we eliminate such things as taxation, eliminate all border, custom taxes, and everything that makes it inefficient. And we really live in the world where we have all possibilities to provide everything for everyone in good quality and good amounts. And it would be just, it doesn't make sense not to use this possibility. So creative society is not a secret society. We're absolutely open, and everyone who wants to learn, I encourage you to go on the website creativesociety.com and just check for yourself. Just read what it stands for. Read 8 pillars of the creative society. And you know how to make creative society a reality? We have to simply create demand to pass 8 pillars of the creative society on legal level. So we're saying create worldwide referendum on which people are supposed to say that, yes, we want self-governing society. We don't want president to rule over us or parliaments or anyone else. Yes, they can still be executives, but they will not have power, because all power through online voting platform will belong to people. As soon as we pass 8 pillars of creative society as new constitution in each country and worldwide, and it has to happen globally, then it will be a really free world in which no one can dictate people, and only people will be responsible for their well-being.
That all
Thank you.
that sounds cute and it sounds good, yeah. But is it plausible? Can that happen? Is that not just
Absolutely.
a dream?
Yes, it's
So, guys,
absolutely possible.
yeah,
Yes,
it is
Anna, please.
possible. Yeah, thank you. Because power belongs to us, to people. And the creative society, it is the platform for unification of all humanity. And today we have all technologies what allows us to go to this type of society. I mean, self-governing society.
I have a question, a follow-up question for you, Tolly. Uh, I'm a fan of universal basic income as well, but whenever I bring the concept to people, they normally say, "How will it be financed?" Right? And you mentioned that with the removal of taxes. So my question for you: how will you have universal basic income with the removal of taxes? Is that possible?
Yes, absolutely. And that's a very good question, because today it's almost impossible to only have it in one country or another, because it's very inefficient the way today's economy works. We have a lot of taxation, but people don't know how this money are being used. So one of the things that Creative Society's suggestion is to create transparency when it comes to economy, so everybody knows. You can go on website and see how is taxation being spent, and if we eliminate corruption, then we will have a tremendous amount of money. But to eliminate corruption, we use an artificial intelligence for many things, but nobody somehow using artificial intelligence to actually eliminate corruption. And why is that? Because many people only making their income from being involved into corrupt schemes. It's not a secret. So there is no interest among politicians to remove corruption, absolutely, because many benefit from it. So it has to be self-governing society in which we can really use technologies and artificial intelligence to calculate through economy, in which there will be not only taxation but also inflation, because your money not supposed to lose their value. But as we know today, there are people who are interested in printing more and more money, banks and so on. So our money losing their value. So how is it possible that we eliminate taxation and still have enough money? First of all, taxation in each country separately adds up to the value of certain products. So when we were making example on a simple bun, like a bread bun or hamburger bun, It costs, for example, $2, but the cost of taxation is 2/3 of the price. So the bond itself costs only 50 to 70 cents, but most of it is taxation. And where are those taxation going? It's not going for the benefit of the people. And if we see on each stage of production how it's being taxed, we can see that most of it is just basically stealing of our money. Eventually, we are the ones who buy in this bond with all that taxation. And also, what is very important to say that one of the things that Creative Society is suggesting is that there has to be a limit of wealth. So there should be a baseline, meaning the universal basic income. And the very important thing, it has to be for everyone, not only for unemployed people, because that would be unfair. If some people working and work for salary, but others don't work and get universal basic income. Universal basic income has to be for everyone. We suggesting that $10,000 a month, that's $120,000 per year, is a reasonable amount of money for each people to live with dignity. And then on top of that, everyone can work and make more money. That way, we eliminate any crime done out of necessity. And if you know, in California, for example, each person who gets into prison costs our society $90,000 per year to keep them in prison. So if you calculate this, it's much better to spend this money to provide them education and UBI so they wouldn't commit crime. It would be much cheaper for economy. But then what's also very important is to have the top limit, because at some point when people have $10 million, it doesn't make sense to make $20 million because there is nothing that money can buy that you couldn't buy in $10 million. Not cars, not houses, not food. It doesn't improve the quality of your life. So what we're suggesting is to eliminate human greed, to set the limit of $10 million per family. Everything above that, it doesn't make sense to tax it or not tax it. It's simply numbers on bank account. So once you hit the top limit of $10 million, you can still work and you can create more, but it has to be for the society. It doesn't have to be for personal gain. That way, we're going to make people compete. Still, competition will be in society, but it will be competition in good deeds. Who eliminate hunger, who provide water, who create more houses for the people. And those people who do the best will be praised as the best of the people, as, you know, tops of the Forbes magazine. But it will be competition in really good things among people. And all of this possible if we create conditions for that. And big part of it is, of course, using technologies and using AI to calculate through model of economy, to calculate through taxation. Because we know that rich organizations, big corporations, they don't pay taxes. They use offshore accounts. They set their money on foreign banks. And it's still only poor people and middle class who pay taxes. So it's people like us who pay, but rich people don't pay taxes anyway. Then next question arises, will rich people be on board with this model of society? And absolutely yes, because it provides the most important thing for them, freedom. Because right now, they don't have safety. They have money, but they cannot even walk out or relax because they know competitors will destroy their business and so on. So this model really includes interest of all people, and it will be beneficial for all, and absolutely possible to provide for everyone.
But you know, the wealthy, the upper middle class and up will not go for this. What's your strategy to get around them? Because nobody with finance, you understand, will just, our power will just give it up willingly like that. And I don't see this changing anytime soon. The rich will not just get moral and just be like, okay, we give away half of what we have, or maybe 90% of what we have, just because somebody who don't have should get some. You understand what I'm saying? They will never go for that.
Absolutely, you know, and of course that's a big problem, that people think that if they have something, they have something. But you know, recently the climatic events are gonna make people reconsider the values.
What climatic events? Wait, I don't mean to cut. What climatic events?
Have you seen Hawaii on fire? Have you seen Greece on fire? Have you seen Yakutia on fire? Have you seen Canada on fire? Have you seen record-breaking temperatures in Florida? Have you seen the earthquakes and the biggest volcanic eruptions that happened within
It was always like that. Climate always change.
No, unfortunately, that's a misleading. Today the elites try to make us compete against each other with two things. One, trying to give us false narrative that climate is only changing because CO2, and trying to raise taxation on CO2. We debunked this myth with Creative Society Conference. We proved that climate change has nothing to do with human emissions of CO2. So humans have nothing to do with it. On the other hand, the climate does change, and we see extremely alarming rates. And it's not
Change.
obvious
Wait,
because
wait, wait. Change. Wait. Stick. Go a little bit slower. Climate change. How? Climate change for the better or for the worse?
climate change is changing for the worse, definitely, because number of floods, number of tornadoes, number of earthquakes that has been rising with past decade, it's already at very high rate. But if we prolongate the tendency 10 years from now, we will see that it will be catastrophe. When 1/3 of Pakistan goes underwater in one night, and all the crops are destroyed, and all the fields with all the food production. And then in Europe, you can see the biggest droughts. There is no water, so they cannot water. And then the hail falls down the size of the like a football or tennis ball that destroys everything, roofs, cars. It's like bombarding. It's like being at war, but these bricks of ice falling from the sky. And then the water is destroyed. Everything that has been in Gulf of Mexico is destroyed. The sea life, and then the Gulf Stream is already stopping. So one of the things you can notice that green energy is not working anymore, because Sweden just
So
declined green agenda.
if we
They
all
know.
wait. If we all adapt your plan, how can you reverse climate change? How?
Uh, yes, why the climate change is changing? Because the last time Gulf Stream, for example, stopped, it was 11,000 years ago, and it was it was the ice age, the last ice age that we know, and we know that human population decreased to only 10,000 people back then. It was 11,000 years ago, and we barely survived. And this is climatic cycles that's happening every 12,000 years, and great volcanic eruptions always happened like that. The latest super volcano eruption was 72,000 years ago, and then there was one 48,000 years ago, and 24 and 36. So it's every 12,000 years. And right now, what we're seeing with the Yellowstone volcano, that it's 2 meters up of the amount of
But
surface.
how would you what would you put in process to change that? How will you implement changes to reverse that? That's what I'm asking.
Yes, to do that, first of all, we have to know what changes it. And we can see that the very same changes happening on Mars and other planets. So it's an external impact on all solar bodies of solar system, including sun. And if it's some kind of radiation or energy that penetrates our planet and heating up the planet from the inside, because we know that the core is changing, magnetic field is changing. We can see red northern lights, which is very unusual, and drift or magnetic poles, which means that changes happening in the core, and very alarming deep focus earthquakes. Very deep earthquakes that started happening 10 years ago. They never were happening at the depths of 700 kilometers. Mm-hmm. They were thinking it's impossible, but right now they have.
But how would you change that? How would you reverse that?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Because to learn what kind of radiation it is and how to counteract it, we have to unify all scientific potential of our planet, which means that best scientists of Russia, America, China, India, and other countries, they have to work together. But today it's impossible, because all of them working in secret construction bureaus to deliver new ways of weapons, new ways of missiles. And no country would let their best scientists to work together with others, because they have top secret information. The only way to change it is to accept self-governing society in each one of these countries. That's why it's so important to implement creative society. Once we implement creative society, we become one unified human civilization. And then, as unified civilization, we're saying, what do we do with our best scientists? We don't have to fight each other. We don't have different governments anymore. We can point all our best scientists to solve the problem of climate. And of course, it's going to include moving of many people, because we know that Japan and Korea and China will be one of the first countries to be destroyed by devastating tsunamis and earthquakes.
Do you have a timeline for that? Do you have a timeline for when all that might happen?
before the end of the decade, so by 2028, 2029, we will see definitely a mega earthquake in Mariana
Oh,
Trench region.
but I have heard all this before. I heard Al Gore said in 2000, early 2000, that before 2007 the ice caps will be melted. There wouldn't be an ice cap in the North Pole, yeah? And
Yes, Al
and,
Gore
and, and the ice
was
cap
interested.
even double.
Yes, Al Gore was very interested in raising taxation on CO2 because the group of people he was backing up, he also received a Nobel Prize
Yeah.
altogether with IPCC. And you know that the IPCC scientists received that prize because they fabricated a fake evidence called hockey stick graph, which was showing rise of temperatures. So but they basically erased the cyclicity. And what we're talking about, that climate is cyclical, it repeats. But those scientists, they lied to everyone. They erased cyclicity, showing that climate only change when people emit CO2, which is a complete lie. Because during the pandemic, we know that people did not emit any CO2. Production was cut, but CO2 levels kept rising and temperatures kept rising. So it doesn't depend on human activity.
Okay,
Yes,
man. Wait,
Al
man.
Gore didn't have science, but we have science.
Okay.
We actually have progression of earthquakes for past 10
Okay.
years.
Oh,
We
wait.
presented on our online events called Global Crisis.
Yeah.
There is a way out.
Okay. And
We,
Al Gore has
yeah,
scientists, you said, and you said you also have scientists. Who is funding your scientists?
we work with independent scientists, and nobody is funding most of them. And many of them are actually either lost their jobs or getting threats because what our scientists talking about goes against the conventional model. And it's not recognized by United Nations and IPCC. They're trying to pretend that this problem doesn't exist. So for even voicing that numbers, of climate progression, of Yellowstone threat, of great heating up of the planet, many of participants of creative society were threatened by their employers to lose their jobs. We know people who suddenly, all of a sudden, as a result of some accident, even lost their lives, unfortunately, for no reason. And today we know that we're risking highly with even our employment and our lives when we say this information. But we see that there is no point of being silent because in 2-3 years from now, there will be Earth will be a very inhospitable place for people.
No,
And
no, no, no.
if we
I
don't,
cannot. No, wait. I can. In 3 years' time, Earth will be. Repeat.
yes, the economy will be destroyed. There will be a food crisis, and people will start to fight each other for their piece of bread. There will be gangs, and whoever has bigger gang will take over. Yeah, I
Where are
want to
you
remind
getting
you that
these datas from? May I ask?
it's a progression taken from official charts, and we were showing how the official charts are being manipulated and they broken into different sequesters. So if you're looking only at one of them, it looks like everything is okay. But if you combine three of them and you show the excluded data, then you will
So,
see real
so
progression.
three
It's
years
on.
from now, the Earth will be. People will be eating each other. Yeah.
Well,
Inhospitable.
Ethan,
That was your word. Inhospitable.
absolutely.
So
We're talking about
wait.
very quick
What will kick
progression.
that off? Because 3 years is just around the corner. What will kick it
Well,
off? There has to be a catalyst.
first of all, there will be huge explosions of volcanoes, stratovolcanoes, kind of like what happened in Tonga in the beginning of last year. It was the biggest explosion in history of humanity. We've never seen that underwater volcano throws ashes to the altitude of 50 plus kilometers. That never happened. But that was only the
Yeah.
first one.
How do you
And
draw
we're
the
seeing that.
correlation from? Sorry. How do you draw the correlation from underwater volcano to people eating each other on the streets, open riot? How do you draw that conclusion? How do you have that correlation now? It
Of
sounds
course,
far fetched.
when the food production is going to be cut, when you're going to see the first time there will be no food on the shelves in supermarkets. And I want to remind you that you're talking about people who were fighting each other for the piece of toilet paper at the beginning of the pandemic, and these are very well armed people, and they simply and then you will see massive floodings, massive droughts, and massive lack of food. So the most rich resource will be a piece of bread, and then you will see what's going to happen.
I let you speak because we're having a civilized conversation, yeah. But I totally disagree with your point. I agree in somewhat that those who are in power, yeah, it's like right now in Holland they are saying they need to kill how much percentage of the cows off, yeah, because they are emitting CO2 in the atmosphere and it's not good for us. Also in
Uh,
England, they want to kill off all the cattle, not all, but half the cattle. Just and then Bill Gates, he is one who's buying up all the farmland, and soon, not soon, but now in America, I believe the FDA gave the okay to process and sell lab grown meat. I believe it already started, it's already begun that they want to control everything. You understand? But I don't think in
uh,
3 years that will come into effect, what you are talking about. You see me? If I make
First, we will.
sense.
Well, first of all, we want to understand why this is happening, why they're trying to create food crisis artificially, because the goal is to eliminate population, because the very same people have been saying that planet is overpopulated, because 8 billion peoples are very hard to control, and there are always people like us who start telling the truth that they cannot control. So if they shrink it down to 500 million, that's what they want to control us. And you see that what is happening with the created artificial crisis is one thing, but then what happened in Haiti when there was a hurricane? There was exactly what I'm talking about. There was lack of food and people were killing each other for a piece of food. What was happening in very well-developed countries like Thailand after tsunami in 2004? What was happened in Japan in 2011 when tsunami happened? And we were
It's
speaking to
human
scientists.
nature. It's human nature to kill and conquer. Well, Europeans'
Humans are
nature
dual.
to kill and conquer.
Humans have duality. So humans can act very good or very bad. Right now, we have perfect condition to act very good and create society in which conditions will be met for people to show their best side. But if we do nothing right now, if we don't support what creative society is offering, then we will lose this time. We will lose time to actually unify our scientific potential and save our humanity. And then
Do you know anything about the Bird Society or this guy his name is eluding me right now, George Soros?
George Soros, yeah, many people thinking that he's evil.
No, I don't think he's
Many
evil.
people think that,
What about somebody is saying that maybe he's funding you?
yes, many people saying that he's founding us, and we wish he was founding us, because if we get at least any resources other than what we invest, maybe more people could find out about our
But
project.
why are you
Unfortunately,
are you succeeding? No, before I wrap up, are you succeeding in your goals that you have, and why? Because
our goal is to inform 8 billion people about
8 billion.
possibilities of build. Yes, 8 billion people have to know about existence of creative society
How
and
many
vote at the
how many
global
people
forum.
have heard about you already?
Right now, only 500 million people knows about creative
Half a
society, and we
billion.
think that that's not enough. That is clearly not enough.
And why are you succeeding? Because the powers that be then see everything. I'm sure they see in this podcast
We
live
are
now.
succeeding because information that we presenting is unique and nobody else speaks about this information. And people know that this is the truth and it's easily verifiable. That's why we have
Yeah.
been successful with what we
Why are
delivering. And
they
many people,
allowing you to be successful? Why are they allowing you to even speak about it? Because I see they eliminate and assassinate more powerful people than you, more powerful group than your group have been infiltrated and destroyed. Why are you
uh,
being able to grow? That's the question.
there have been assassination attempts on Creative Society participants, and I encourage everyone to visit Creative Society YouTube channel and watch the program Revelation, in which one of our participants, Igor Mikhailovich, talking about 3 assassination attempts on him when people were sent to execute him, and they told him that the ones who were who were paying money for those assassinations were priests, because religious organizations stand very strongly against the truth. They are eager for money and control. And it's not that we are allowed by someone. We didn't get permission from anyone to speak. We just realized that if we don't speak, the future will be bad. So if we at least speak, at least we have a chance to bring a positive change to our society.
Well, I wish you all the
And
best. Yeah, I wish you all the best. But I
thank you.
know it's a dystopian dream you have, and well, I don't want to say a dream, but yeah, I wish that world would come to fruition, but it won't. You see me? But yeah,
Thank you. It all depends on us, and it all depends on our faith. You know, in Islam, they have a saying: if tomorrow is the last day on earth, but today you have a flower in your hands, just let it grow. Just plant it and let it grow.
yeah.
It
Where's
doesn't matter
Anna?
if tomorrow is the end of the world.
Anna, you there?
Sure, I'm here.
Any last word from you, Anna?
What was that?
Any last word?
Yeah, sure. I like this words from Islam. What just Ali said.
Yeah.
Like creative society, it's really, I think it's one hope for all of humanity, because we see like everything becomes like bad, worse, and I believe that if people will unite like one big family, we can solve all issues, and we really can build such world where human life will be the highest value. I really believe in that, and that's why we are like trying to spread this word among all people.
That will not happen, Anna. We living together, peace and unity. It cannot happen. It will not happen. You know why?
Why?
Because of Europeans. It all boils down to your grandma and grandpa. It boils down. It flows through you. Nobody will give up power just like that, unless there's a revolution. You understand? Bloodshed. And I don't see you guys speaking
revolution
about.
never worked.
What?
Revolution never worked in history. It always creates bloodshed, but
Yeah.
it never created anything positive. It always destroys. So one of the rules and one of the main things about creative society is that everything can only happen within the law. According to constitution of each country, people have the power, and people are the source of the power. So if people demand referendum, if more than 50% of each country demands referendum and to implement self-governance with highest value of human life, there is nobody and no one who can stand against it.
One second, did NATO and America follow the law when they bomb and destroy Gaddafi, when they killed him? Did NATO and America and England, all of them, did to Saddam, did they follow the law? Come on, don't try to sell me cornbread.
Yes, it all happened after 9/11, when people were stripped of their freedoms under fighting extremism. And
but Saddam had nothing to do with that. Saddam had nothing to do with that.
And that is exactly what we're seeing in Russia right now, where they proclaiming that creative society is an extremist organization and trying to forbid it on legal level. And the church stands behind it. And those secret societies who have their people in the church trying to ban creative society.
Any final word? Any final word from you guys?
Absolutely. I would like to suggest to everyone to watch Global Crisis, There Is a Way Out International Online Forum, because what we're saying here is only a small part of those possibilities that really can be in front of all of us.
All right.
creativesociety.com.
Okay.
And we appreciate you guys that.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a great pleasure.
Oh, no problem. Maybe I have you on at a different time. I thank you for being here, yeah?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Night.
There, man. I want to ask one more question about them presidential candidate. I mean, wonder if him they go run on the Democrat, Republican, Socialist, or what.
I know. That's how things say.
Look like you push them out. You push them.
No, man, I don't push them, man. You see me I say? The thing just, I want deep conversation. You see me? It's a very deep conversation.
Yeah.
So I just
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say my opinion change for them, but I did expect the conversation to go a different way. But I realized, okay, a conversation can be had. You see me? You can listen to them.
Yeah, we can have a good conversation, and I appreciate them coming on the show. And guys, this is what I need this platform to be. Sometimes we go all out, and sometimes we just relax. You see me?
Yeah.
Keep your foot on the neck.
You probably tackle them. You probably tackle them too hard in the latter part type. But
No.
it's a healthy conversation.
Yeah, it's a conversation that needs to be had because everybody, listen, I would like a utopian world, big man thing. But
I don't believe it possible.
it can't possible. Who just give up power. Like, yo, I am powerful
The thing
today,
is,
here.
you,
Can't.
Utopia has never existed. In my opinion, still, it has never existed. You see me?
Yeah.
World peace or something where we are work towards, which means we have never had it. You see me?
Exactly.
So we know an example of what world peace look like for evil said that's what we are go after. World peace will never happen.
So it thing said. Right now, what I'm gonna say,
Speaking of world peace, if you want to talk about Alabama.
No.
No, but this is
Wait, man, call Kevin. I call Kevin Isaac now.
because your cousin say world peace possible. If you must have every man have a backbone if possible, man.
I him have a backbone. You see me I say? I go in for going, you see me? That bullshit.
I know you have this man.
But hey, right now, folks, if you don't know, my cousin living in Holland now, you see me?
Nobody try to run business.
Yo, big up Mr. Kevin.
Blessings.
Welcome to the show.
Greetings.
You see? The man I wanted to have on the line a long time, but you don't know nothing happened before it's time, you see me?
True.
Right, thank you for being here, brother. And introduce yourself to the audience, please.
Yeah, this is Kevin Isaacks, as you know. Hold up.
The son of
The late great.
yeah, the cool ruler. Greg Isaac, you see me?
Gregory Isaacs.
Yeah. And I your artist yourself, yeah? Because I've been through your discography, your songs and so, you see me? Yeah, and I read some of them.
Yeah, man.
You see me? So tell us about you. Oh, hey, you know, once I start talking to you, I have to ask about your father first. I just saw the thing said. How was your father? How was your father? How was the relationship with you and your father growing up?
Good as gold, man. I'm fine like diamonds, man. Was good because, yeah, man. It's like about 12 of us, so all of us kind of take up our mother and just put in our, so raise in our one house.
Yeah. The good. 12,
You hear me?
12. Yeah, me hear you, man. 12 kids.
Yeah, man. And all of us is like he took it from our mom and just raised in our one house. Yeah.
You are the you dropping at the lineage now? You're the second, the third, the first son.
The last son.
Where I say,
Yeah.
and you the only one who do music?
Well, all we have to tell them, but them really do different stuff. You know what I say? Like different. You know what I say? But I would tell you say me alone have to tell them, but me alone really, sing. Yeah.
Me see you have the hat lock, cause you have the hat pan, you catch it on the side of the other way, you see me? Like him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. True.
And let me tell you something, you know. This is the Naked Truth podcast. You see me? We go out there. You understand? I know you're a musician, I know you do your thing, and your father legendary and all that sound good and rated, but you have 12 kids, yeah? And
I'm aware of.
Yeah, so we might talk about.
I'm aware of, yeah.
My next Bob Marley, you see me I say? But things are different in them days there. And as me mentioned Bob Marley, let me go back in our history. And you can help me out, because you're in a music thing. Peter Touch, yeah? Bunny Wheeler, your father, you understand? Dennis Brown, who else now? Garnet Silk, even Buju, you understand? Dead or alive. Why only, I need your opinion, honest opinion, why only Bob Marley sons and daughters can seem to carry on a career in the industry? And not, you hear much artists, how much legendary artists I call the name, and not the children cannot succeed. Not even Freddie McGregor. You understand? What why is that? Only Bob Marley kids alone strive.
Well, I would really say that still not, to be honest with you,
Yeah,
because
hey,
of this stuff.
wait. I am here to be educated by you, sir. If I'm wrong, I will be like, okay,
Yeah. That's what I'm
educate me,
saying.
please.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the question is, I don't know what you mean if you mean on a larger scale or what. But remember, you have Taras Riley, which are Jimmy Riley's son. Remember, Chino and the genius still, may I say, recognize, you know what I'm saying? As you said with Freddie's son.
Freddie's son.
And you have Andrew Tash. You know what I say, which is huge too. You know what I say, certain part of the world is just that probably you may not know still, but when we go to Brazil, Andrew Tash.
Yeah, called one country. Right.
No, I'm saying no, but Europe, him just come from over here, the continent there. Reggae
Europe.
Jam, and him do it, Europe. Him just did, Europe, you know what I say, and he might get a big, depend on some bigger shows more than even me or others. But I just mean that it's not going to be like, I kind of understand what you are saying with the Bob, but you have to remember that if the person named Bob as the number one reggae artist and be known more than anyone else, his youth is going to be known more than anyone else too. It's just simple. It's just a simple way to call it now. A simple logics. Because it come like a Paris Hilton where people know. Feed them youth to go, more than the next person where people don't know that much. So when they're youth, the certain things, it take more upon the line, it take more upon them. You know what I say? I can't really blame them for that. You can't blame them for who is their father or who is their mother. You know what I say? It's just a works, you know what I say?
So you may have to blame the audience then?
Sometime too, because you can't say blame the audience too, because guess what now? If you know Coca-Cola more than Pepsi, some people know Pepsi more than Coca-Cola. You know what I say? So some people are accustomed to. So if you use a Sprite,
Sprite sound like sitting or swim. And that, but you know what I say?
No. Well, all right.
The soda, man. Spread the soda.
About that. We'll try this. All right. What I mean say if he's a champion then. Well, champion if it's so, but if you have something else in a large like them, because everybody know Pepsi and know Coca-Cola. You know what I say? If it's a 7-Up, people love 7-Up too, but put 7-Up there. See? That was a 7. It's people now go really, them that the one who more to sell. The Pepsi and the Coca-Cola, when you really check it out still. So you have to understand that, you know what I say? If Michael Jackson youth into the business, he more popular than enough other artists youth when have the career as Michael Jackson, they reach the pinnacle where Michael Jackson reached,
But then last.
That's just common sense.
So, hey, wait, I want to go back to one question, but somebody in the comment section have asked me, so Kevin, are you working together with what, Roy or Ray Isaacks? How is your relationship? You know somebody named Ray?
No. I know Ray and Weeze. Whoever asked that, I know Ray and Weeze. I know Ray and Isaacks.
Isaacks, Mr. Riley, so. Yeah, so what a relationship with that person who that woman asks about? Could be a man too, I don't know.
Relationship?
Yeah.
Never cousin named Ray and Weeze.
Yeah. Well, the person who typed that, type it better, please.
Yeah, cousin named Ray and Weeze.
Yeah, and type it in the Queen's English, please. When I read Ebonics. But anyhow, hear what I say. It have nothing to do with, well, it have a little bit to do with talent. Why Bob Marley's son them boss? I mean, I say boss, why they have a career in music? It's because of half known and half talent. In your words, yeah? Because you said, because people know them and Bob Marley are number one. So as soon as you name Bob Marley, you automatically have the yellow brick road in front of you to success.
Right, and they have the talent to which they do have the talent, and they have to have the talent to which they do have the talent.
Liar tell. I respect you, my friend, but a liar tell, right there, so. I first lie that I tell.
They don't have the talent?
I know all of them. No. Some of them are trash, are garbage. Remember, I'm tell you that.
Which one?
Well, the ones that me know, because
hey,
the ones that I know, you might know.
Call name then.
Yeah, you have to be specific that me can say, well, you know what I say, but
Yeah.
but me, who is me to judge? But the ones that I know, all of them are me see. All of them that I see is performing, as in performing. They are musician also too, play music. You know what I say, and them play music even better than me, proficiently more than even me. So me have to give them props. You know what I try to say, and like me look a big up from Mali or whatever.
I understand you,
know
are
what I
in the
say?
industry, so you keep it politically correct.
No, it's because I thought reality. Even if I weren't in the industry, I'm saying the ones that I see on TV that sing, they all play music because I see they play music, and I heard a song, and you know what I say. And to me,
name a song from Skip Marley. Skip. You look at Marga when run up and down on stage. I love holding it like you're a
Skip Marley is the one that passed the other day?
No.
Skip Marley is the grandson.
Yes.
I think Skip Marley. Who's Skip Marley?
Grandson.
Skip Marley is one.
It's a grandson. It's not Bob's son.
But he's not Marley, because that's not his legal last name. But I don't remember whose child it is. But Skip Marley is our grandson. But
Once you say Marley, all of them jump out the window.
Right. And it's the same thing now with the person that asked about a while ago where he said the Ray, wherever. Me I say I know Ray and Weez, I don't know Ray and Isaacks. You know what I say? The Ray and Weez is really my father nephew, which is my cousin. But that's his name, Weez, not Isaac. So I just saw the Skip now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Skip is Sidella's son.
Different brothers. You understand? Different fathers, same mother. So different name. So when a person mention music, them just put on a name. Use a name, you understand what I say?
Yeah.
That's what I go now, you understand what I say? So the same with Skip, because I heard that one of them wasn't really a Marley, but them just name him, he's been named, a Marley, but I didn't even know the whole thing about it, you know what I say? So sometimes people say, Kevin Yava, I say, no, you know what I say, I don't really know.
Night, Sidela son, Sidela Marley's son, yeah?
Yeah, Sidela and David Minto.
So, in put on him into and bring up the Marley, as him should. But a brother they should like go work in our store or something and can't sing. You see me?
Never really, to be honest with you, I heard the name, but I never really know I don't know if the music or stuff I'm still know.
Yeah, because I'm a trash.
I heard the name, but I don't know. I don't know his music. Isn't he the one that did a song with that girl there that wow, what a girl name again, man? Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. That same girl, what's her name again? Miley
Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus? Is him did the song with Miley Cyrus?
No, I don't follow them. Night.
Okay.
It was written, yeah. Juna Gang, Capleton, and look for the next Marley we sing it with him. That a trash too. When me listen to that song, I listen to Juna Gang part, Capleton part, and stop the last part. Cause the brother they are trash. Apart from say,
who that you talk about?
Night soon tell you. I'm gonna Google it.
Stephen Marley.
Yeah, oh God, man. Me don't know him a try
what you
say
about him.
He mediocre. Him at the middle of the road.
No, man.
Stephen Marley, man, you can't.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
You have your opinion, but
Yeah.
to me personally, even though we really come free to talk about different arts, really.
No, we just talk openly.
To me, yeah, man, the naked truth as I said.
Yeah.
To me, he's very talented because I see him play, and most of the production, on the production and musically, you know me I say from ever since Stephen Marley and Ziggy Marley, we know about before even Damian Marley. So it's me, if me go say that him a trash, come like me go say myself a trash too.
No, I actually Kimani.
Actually doing the same thing as me. You know me
Kimani.
Eh?
Kimani Marley.
Talented too, musician too, as I said, them play
Very
music better than me. Talented. And an actor to them own rights to everything, you know me. As what I'm trying to say, a person can't predict what them father to, them just born, And at the end of the day, still, to me, my opinion, as me I say, my opinion, if them take up music and them dep on key and dep on card and them even play music.
Brother, I realize
that's
now.
about if you sound like her, if you don't sound like her, whatever. It's just about doing music, you know.
Once the name Marley is like, you automatically boss a Jamaica. That's what I say. And I really Pre that.
But I saw it for good. The
Why?
father's supposed to set a legacy where the kids can benefit from. Nothing wrong with that.
Or is just
I'm
Jamaican
supposed to say something.
condition?
Supposed to say something to you.
Okay.
You can't say that to well, all right, you say that. You say it's like a bus at Jamaica, but what I'm trying to say to you, you don't hear the most of the mall we hear like concert in the radio when we junior gang. So you can't really say them and get prejudice at Jamaica. Because in Jamaica you don't really hear that much. You hear one Stephen sometime or one Ziggy or whatever. So or the melody makers are from them time, but you don't really hear them concert like or you hear a junior gang. So I can't say Jamaica. Not in Jamaica. Jamaica is a place where you have to prove yourself, and you know what I say.
Yeah,
if you listen to the mainstream Jamaican music, it's not like you hear Stephen Marley concert, and now you hear Kim Marley concert, and now you hear you mostly hear like probably Junior Gang. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So I could have said them I get prejudice over a next person. I'll say recognition is there because they are Marley and their fathers have a big status. If it was Michael Jackson, so the person never knows Michael Jackson son that. You know what I say? Not for trying to pick up anyone, but to me, I see them as some talented person because at the same time, some of them do the same thing as me I do. You know, I try to say I carry on a legacy and I carry on a sound too, and they also play music and produce it, and I'm actually doing the same thing. So me can say,
and you know what, step on into
that. No, me can't. No, but there's no toe to step on because what you know, what them do meeting, them do it professionally. Good talk. The musician them used to, you know. I know some musician me don't like for work with too.
But them
the
not
type of
get a
musician
chance
that they use. No, it's not really sad. It's not really sad, you know. The top class of musician that. You there?
Yeah, I'm there. Man. Me there.
Yeah, man. The top class of musician with them use under their production. You know, I say sometimes them hard to get them musician there.
Musician
it's
like
hard
who?
to get them. Like who? Even same Dean Fraser fit to them hands. Certain type. That's the music. That's the whole music of them.
Yeah.
If you listen to the music, you can't be biased still, you know. Listen to the music of them. I say the music is well put. It's reggae music. Reggae, and if them even do some little crossover thing, it still have a feel to it. The music is there. The music sounds. You know what I say? Them production is more better than some away production where some away I come from a longer time or whatever. The production of them put out because the type of musician that they use. You know what I say? I'm not gonna really run down them per se. Well then, I'm not gonna say all of them songs. Yeah, all of them songs sound good, or all of them. But there's certain songs that all of them do may have certain love for. Like me, I say, yeah, this sound good. You know what I say? But you have your opinion and me have my own. You know what I say? And
yeah,
kind of, you know what I say? Yeah, we can't fight your opinion.
Speaking of legacy, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Speaking of legacy, I know it's like 23 years ago. Could you bring us back to what it felt like to actually do the Father and Son album with your old man? How that feel as some senior father, as an established reggae artist, and coming into the industry as well, and then also being able to do a Father and Son album with him. What was that like?
Well, that was a very wonderful feeling, you know, because guess you know, I grew up in a house where I see my father rehearse, coming from school, going to school, right? As a little youth. I remember tell you, all I grew up like in a one, as Isaac grew up like in a one house from. So, no, Roots Radic was the band. Yeah? Roots Radic was the band right there. So, that was his main band them time then in his heydays. And coming from school, so I always hear music now. So, I kind of venture into this thing and love to sing. Each time I come from school, it's like them always either roast some fish or something on the zinc and all them thing there. And whatever. So I always build a vibes with them after homework or whatever. So I get the opportunity to start touring my father now as a little youth. The first place I go is in the UK, like at 8-year-old or 8-year-old or so. So I get that experience right there. So I know, so okay, from the overseas now, say, okay, I saw the people them accept my father now. You understand? Because we never see him as a superstar like that. Because we are little youth. We just know so well in our father in the house a different thing. And then a superstar behavior is like, Kevin go pick up your book, Kevin go do this, Kevin go do that. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Little super or whatever. But you call me as a pet name.
Yeah.
See? So, seeing that now and get for grown on and start go around him now after school and go at his record studio, like his African Museum first, halfway through it, before it was a record studio first. Go there, because you know I'm at the label from a longer time. Go there and after school and tell him ready for carry home and so forth. for drive home or so you did there, you see the whole vibration. So it's like, on the weekend now, it's like, you work with him now, because you're there at the place now, and I sell record to and all them thing there until it move a Reddles Road now. But we live a Reddles Road now. And then after the studio, they right, there's an African Museum studio, and they're Reddles Road right there now, and you're up at the shop as a youth now, you start to work now, so become my man now, I start ride on and sell record and all them thing. They get orders from the African Museum label and start ride on our jive and deliver record and all them thing there. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
But also with him brother too, with him brother that Jairo Weez, that are the same Brian Weez father too. Yeah, that's my father brother. You understand what I say? When I say a different father but same mother. Yeah. So I get the whole experience from right there. The whole experience right there. And now the album now I talk about now. So me a record from like age 13 or 12 or so. The first song was a song called Thought You Were a Friend, released on the Jetstar label, because I actually wrote a song and said, Daddy, me write a song, and him say, let me hear time change the bar them and say, here now, you have too much bar and to show me how to structure it. So that's the first writing a song lesson me get from him, right? So now, and from there, so now that was released on the Jetstar label, distributed on the Jetstar label for African Museum, right? From this, so now, I love the song when him Bondar. Because when I go like shows with him, I'm calm up on stage. Or before even that, even going to show him when I sing the song, the Bondar, you know, the last song that I'm going to sing before I exit the stage. So it's like, just catch on to me, the Bondar, you know, say, all right, I'm ready for leave, you know. But, so me do me sing over a rendition of the song named Bondar. But tell him somebody I sing that song name. But never ever tell him, because the studio was there and the musician him play rhythm. So it was really a single I did first named Bondar. And the success of the single, like it went on CVM chart, which was by the on-stage brother that they had that chart. What's his name again? Sorry.
Winford?
I don't remember.
Winford Williams.
Winford, yeah, had that chart. And then Earl Chinnow had a chart named Rockers, which would go up on the Rockers chart too. Yes. So him say, you know what? If we just do an album, Father and Son. So I voice some other songs. So I voiced like original songs on the album, like Once Ago and Bondar was a 2 cover song, and there was 2 combination by me and him was original, which he wrote that song. I wrote a song Never Said Goodbye on it too, and some other tracks on it too. So that's how the Father and Son derived now, because when we're going to New York now with him on a tour, America now with him, that was in like 2000, yeah? 2000, I think that album they put out as what you say. And I went into America now on a tour with him now on the duet performances and all those things. The song was like an urchin chart, Rockers or so people kind of recognize me and I say, yeah, but no, yeah, man, what's the video? You know what I say? Even when I'm at the airport, them just know me with him now, them know me, but see me at airport and I recognize me. And I say, wait, that's how urchin things are big. You know what I try to say them, yeah, man, this, that, you need to create the sun, man, this, that, and some people, they've show them how to do still. You know what I say? Like some shows they're doing, they try to stay in a New York and Cali or so, you know? So I saw the really album come about, and it was a wonderful feeling, because it wasn't anything that planned, really. It wasn't a planned thing. It was just like, here one now, the song, the bar that we do, it'll get the play and whatever. Buy some more song, I would have turned in an album. And I would have take a picture same time together with the felt hat. You know what I say? And it was a wonderful feeling. And from this, so the touring start now, to go all about him like Ethiopia. I mean, if you see a performance on YouTube, me and him at Ethiopia, because I put it up the other day. Performance at Ethiopia, and it's like around in America, if a 52 state in America or whatever them say, we go about 50 states together or 49 or so. In Europe, we go a couple places in Europe, you know what I say? And the islands, Caribbean, and UK, Canada too, and so forth. So it's a wonderful feeling. Still, I don't know if I answer your question correctly, but go over.
No, man, you answered perfect, man.
So from this, the thing go, but it's a nurturing thing, and you know, me nurture from my small still, but and I like him tell me, enforce me, I'd say, yo, you have to come sing music, you know. One thing I remember, him always give me the mic though, for all. When I small, I'm always give me the mic. You know what I say? I put the mic in my hand when I'm a little baby, you know what I say? Yeah. So it wasn't a forced thing, it was something I needed to want, and I realized that from a tender age, a year or now. We see music, you love. You still have to go through schooling and thing like that. So from that, you just start taking on the road after when holiday or so, you know?
All right.
So out of all of the kids, it's not that I was a favorite or whatever. It's just that things to say, music, my love. And out of all of the kids, I travel the most places with him. globally.
For real.
Globally. You know, it's not that I love me more than the rest, it's just that because it's the interest in our music from day one.
You're still putting on music?
You understand? What you say?
You're still putting on music?
I'm still putting out, always putting out, and still doing shows too. You know what I say? Because I do a lot of tribute shows. 99% of the show that I do is tribute show to my dad. You know what I say? The only thing that people expect though, that they expect me to sing over my dad's songs, like record it, like sing it over on record. I do some of that, but to me, because I'm an artist in my rights to me sing my original song, and some people don't even know it's my original song that I sing. But most of my dad's songs, like on dub plates or on when I'm doing tribute shows. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the songs that I put out is really my original songs. You understand? Yeah. Because as an artist, so you have to, even though you're carrying a legacy, you still have to have your original songs putting out too. It makes sense. It makes sense that somebody can recognize by your original song and say, yeah, I'm sound a look like I'm father, but guess what? That song you're bad. You know what I say? Because I sing some song and people say, yo, that song you're bad, you know. I wouldn't follow that song, I say. Like myself, I wouldn't like myself, don't know the original one. I say, my original song. I say, your original song this time? You understand what I say? It's like, it's like, yo, people tell me, say, you know where you get from your father really and truly? Because some you people say, yo, you sound like your father. And sometimes you see the similarity, but I want GI, I want regret that. You know what I say, the similar, what I think I really get from my dad.
Yeah.
What I think I get from my dad, I don't think it's the sound, I think it's the writing part.
Yeah.
Which most people don't even really know that. I think it's the writing to compose a song. And I've proved this over and over again. You know what I say? I might do have no whole part hit song, but when I'm in Brazil, like I record like numerous amount of songs. Numerous amount of songs, and like producers say to me like, Kevin, you know the strange thing about it? When you come here, you can stay in the studio and make at least 50 songs just by hearing a rhythm. And you just sing a song and the sound, because how you do it, some bigger artists than yours, some artists they would like one whole day try to make one or two songs. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, so I think I get that quickness there from him when it comes to writing a song, putting a song together, composing a song, and that come from the first time when him show me with the first song when I sing. In my career talk with friends, it come from right there. So when him show me, say, this is how you structure it, this is how you do it, try have a melody, and from him tell me that, nothing. From going to the studio and I record him say, yes, I like that melody there. Where you get? Because I'm record a song and then studio come on and say, that melody, bad, lyrics, bad. And I just get that from him. I think that is what I'm more to get from him. I do everything is a sound, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, yeah.
Speaking of tributes, right? I don't know if this is a difficult question for you, but what did you say is your father, your favorite song from your father? Your personal favorite song? Yeah.
Well, the song where I tell you I love is there's so much, it's hard to decide, but the Bondar is a song where I connect with the Bondars. I don't know something about the song, that's why it's the first song I sang. The Bondar. You know what I say?
Okay.
Yeah, that's why the first song it does always generate, it does always give me a happy vibes or a vibes like, yes, the work over now. You know what I'm saying? Because of touring with him, and that was always the last song him sing. Before me even get an encore was always the Bondar. So I don't know why I just resonate with the Bondar all the time. And also once ago, but there's so much songs of my dad when I really listen to, even some of them were rare. Some of them were ever popular like that. When you go to Brazil, when I go to Brazil, I have to sing some song where I have to try to learn them. Because those songs are some songs that I heard already, but I never ever think them would have so big a Brazil, you know? Each day and all them songs there, and you know?
It connect with them down the side differently.
Yes, different, because there's a different vibration down there, you know what I'm saying? Them always give me the support when I go on there too. Them always give me the support, like, yeah. If I one place we don't really recognize Kevin is down there. You know what I'm saying? And that is because my dad too much so popular down there. That's what I'm saying to you. Eric Donaldson popular down there, so film youth, them say music. Them are popular same way. You know what I'm saying? There's certain artists down in Brazil who come like kings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, man, to be honest with you. So when you go down there, it's like, you know, when you go certain part like Soul Louis, like my go there, it's like the love when I get and the security when I have to run me, you feel like a Bob Marley son.
And talk about son and lineage. You say your father will put the mic in your hand. Are you passing on the same trait to your kids? You have children, I am
definitely, but they reach an age, but definitely, I won't force it though. I won't force it. I have to see the, you have to see the, you have to see the love. You have to see the love, you know what I say? Because I don't like force nothing on earth, you know.
More
You know
than
what I
force
say?
it.
That's
More
me,
than
you
give
know.
me mic and guitar.
No. Play the mic, but me I say play the mic. Just to say, but me I say I won't force it to say yeah. Music you have to go pick up.
Why not?
You know what I say? No, I won't force it because my dad never forced it on me.
No, but in gear mic, it
Give them the
start.
freedom of choice, man.
In gear the mic.
Yeah.
Wait, in gear the
But I
freedom.
say,
All right, wait
that was
there. In gear
yeah.
freedom of choice by bringing it into the studio, giving you a mic and you decide to open your mouth. That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah, well, that
they
way they know.
actually push it that way there. Come on.
That way they still,
Of course.
that way they, but to force it never force it for say, yo, you have to go sing, you know. We don't
No.
come like this. I have like 12 brother and sister. Hold on, I have 12 brother, like 6 sister, 6 brother. When each of them I decide, say, them want to go overseas, go live. Right? Him said to me, say, Kevin, what you want to do? Because you love music, you know. Right? You love music. What you want to do? Him want to go England, him want to go America, she want to go this, she want to go this, she want to go this. Listen to this now. Him say, decide where you want it for music, but may I tell you this, if a music you do, you have to go stay in the core. As in he's trying to tell me that, I have to stay in the core of Jamaica, right? Stay in the core, forget the proper, because them time I'm kind of young guy now when my brother them a migrate or so, you know. Forget the proper training and, you know what I say? So, but if me decide, say, me not really want to want to go far and go live like them, he would have give me the privilege and say, yeah. So what happened is that me just get to travel with him, and when we did, they make like link that one, and you know my brother and sister them have come around him or whatever, I go around them or you know what I say. Them way there, but he never really forced me say, well, you know, say you have to go do music because me a musician and this and that. He never do that. You know what I say?
I have a question.
He didn't do that.
You read the comment section. I have a question. Say, Kevin, can you please tell the story behind Night Nurse, if you know it?
The Night Nurse was way before me born, and Night Nurse I must sing when night around. It's after my born. I think I 81 that sing.
I don't know.
But most people have them opinion. Say he might talk about this or talk about that. But he's saying he's just speaking about a woman. And the way I'm right, that's what I'm trying to say. The uniqueness, so I'm right. People just think it different, and then after because the advertisement in England with the night nurse medicine, people say, "Oh, drugs I'm talk about." You know what I mean? People is like that. You know what I mean? But yeah. Because they use that song into in a ad that in England for some cold medicine or something like that. I don't know if you're aware of that still.
No.
Okay. No.
Yeah, so they use that. It's not his version. It's a version that Simple Red sang over. Right, they use it into a commercial for some medicine or something like that. So from this, people just have a concept say, he might talk about this or he might talk about that or thing. Not like that, because me personally know say him just right to talk about a woman.
Okay.
Well, because
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
great and me not even a goddess. You see what I say? Me just the man living
Truth
life.
you're talking about.
Eh?
I didn't make a truth you're talking about. So
Yeah, naked
if
truth.
you hear him say, I don't want to see no dark, I did attendance from my nurse around the clock.
Yeah, he left it
Is a
open to
man,
an
and that nurse is a
interpretation.
woman. Huh?
Him leave a lot to
What you say?
interpret. That's why the song's so great.
Right, and that is how he write. That
You
is how he
understand?
writes a lot too.
Yeah.
You know what I say? That is how he write. That's what I'm saying. I call him the clever writer.
Yo, because him so
Speaking
good.
of-
Wait. Because him so good pan him pen, you can be a hook up on the street and you can relate to the song. You can be a dope
True.
fiend. You can have a last crack rock in your stem, a blow you, and you can relate to it. You can be a 2,000 pound fat woman on a bed, and you want a burger and you can relate to it. You understand? You can be in a
It's
hookah
very
house in
relative,
Amsterdam. You can be a gay guy in Amsterdam. I sit down and I wait for a guy from Utrecht. No, man, I tell you, everybody can relate.
Everybody can relate. Well,
I real thing matter.
Oh, please, hold on. When Bob Marley say, I'm on the rock, and I just can't stop. People interpret all about different things.
You know,
I want to be higher. than a lion in Zion.
You know, me never really look at it that way there, because Iraq. Maybe Iraq in our stem, don't.
I don't even know
in
what
our
but,
file
but
paper. We don't like
I
that.
don't know. I don't know.
You understand? Yeah.
You know the strangest thing with the art. All right. You know the strangest thing for art for believe. You know, say the first time I have ever seen those type of stuff is in Brazil. You don't believe that? And a person gonna say, nah, man, a mother man or whatever. You know, the first time I ever like heard about heroin and all that type of thing and see them thing that was in Brazil at a party, and I didn't know what was it.
Did you try it?
And you wouldn't believe that, right?
No, did you try it?
Because listen.
No, did you try it? That's the question, my friend.
No,
yeah,
the dad when me know, Lola, not the dad when me, the dad when me know at home. Probably is a different dad where a person know out at home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say.
So that's a yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, may I tell you something? May I tell you the real truth? Since the naked truth, because I mean, really to even talk them argument to people like, you know, may I try, but may I say, since you think them the naked truth.
Yeah.
The dad when me know at home is a different dad from outer road.
Yeah.
And it's one thing he always said to me, say, Kevin, don't make my mistake be your mistake.
For real.
You can follow me, but follow the good part of me, not the bad part. Because everybody have negative and positive. Even you yourself have negative and positive.
Well, may have more negative than positive. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but if I try to say, well, Imal say,
I may try to bring you all out with me. Anyway, go ahead.
No, man. We're not going.
No.
We're not going with him.
But we just try
No,
to
Kevin.
try to make the truth. You know, I say we're dealing like a yard vibe,
Yeah,
a yard
man.
discussion. But everything is an interview.
That's something deal with my
that's
thing.
a reason.
Yeah, that's just a reason.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
That's
Knight.
a reason, yeah.
Speaking of penmanship, someone in the comments is asking, have you ever written for other reggae artists or artists from other genres?
No. I don't write for other people, for other artists. I've never done it. Oh, but I've wrote song that I call in person to sing with me, like duet.
Okay.
Yeah, and it never ever write that way. There's like me sing a song named Dream, Girl of My Dream. I was recording for a UK producer, and I realized I'd want a woman tonight. I said the party and me for sing the party, and I just call a female where normally do some background vocals, some name Rosie B. You know what I say? I'm a call her in.
Where Rosie B come from?
Rosie B is from Jamaica. A very talented singer. You know what I say? Me and her sing a song, Girl of My Dream, but she's also huge in Brazil too. She also have a name too, because me and her do an album together too. Yeah, for a producer named Sydney Cook, some way back in the days. Me and her have like a album where she does background vocals to me, and some of them she things. So we just call her in because from them time the man I use her the harmony and all them things there, and she just sing it like she write it, you know. So, but I've never really written for regular, like those way that's legendary artists or so. But lyrics like with my dad now. If you want to say input, I would say written for him, because him write a lot of songs for me, and there's some song where I sing, I mean a student I sing, I say the word could have changed, I could have said so and so, I say yeah, better me use that. You understand what I say? That's just like a grammar correction or so. You know what I say? So I wouldn't really say me write it or, you know what I say? Them way there.
Hey, when it comes to reggae artists in Jamaica, forget the dancehall.
Now you know, fire.
Yeah, you hear me good? Yo.
Why you sound so low? Yeah, me hear now, yeah.
No, man, you hear me good now, alright.
Yeah, me hear now.
When it comes to reggae artists, who you see have the real talent now, yeah, when it comes to reggae? Apart from the legend them like Bob Marley's son and sons of great, who you see come up where you can point and say, yo, the brother there are gonna be something great?
Well, to be honest with you,
yes, please be honest.
I had my Chronix was one of them. Chronix was one of them. Well, him say don't include Marley them. That's why him say don't include Marley them. And I said Marley them because me da put in all Andrew, me da put in all Kenyatta Hill, and me da put in all Stephen Marley, me da put in, you know what I say? But if you say apart from the legendary youths them or whatever, I had like, Chronic Sim Father, I think there, chronically, You know what I say? Might not have that much hit as our next, but him have songs though. You know what I say? And that's I give it the Chronics, and you have other artists is like, some of the younger one them know where I do them thing. You know what I say? You have Protege, yeah. You know, what the girl name again, man? Ilika or something like that.
Lila Ike.
Lila Ike. She do have a nice funny rendition of my father rhythm there. I wanted rhythm there. Yeah, she do a nice song, but when me like, and before that, me even like her songs them too. You know what I say? What do you talk about the Tanya Stevens them and them? Cause them they have a legend from them. Yeah. So as a younger ones, them there's so much of them. Cause sometimes I hear a new sound, I'm say, yo, that brother that sound nice. So probably I don't know the name. Cause sometimes this jacket them just play the sound, I don't know the name, You know what I say? So so sometimes you hear some nice sound and nice melody and nice, and I say, who that person there? It take a while before, but you have a man who rise the other day. I don't hear about him now, but from about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I hear him. I think he's doing well in the Europe on the continent there.
Yeah.
Where people are say, well, then he's going to be just like, not, he don't sound like Chronics, but they must say the next Chronics. I don't know. Probably you more than know.
No,
him name more than me, though.
No.
Sing a nice little song, there, man.
2 years.
But I want it wonder.
No, I'm still, well.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know you go pretty up.
Well, at least him about it. At least him about it.
And I eat that. I eat that for you.
Yeah, at least him about it. Because many times, me in the business and have such a shit like that. So, at least him about it. I'm doing it for a while now.
What's your opinion on coffee?
On who?
Coffee.
Sorry, coffee. Yes,
yeah.
She too.
Yeah.
She was going on good the other day. Yeah, man. But I don't hear that much about her now. But she was going on good the other day still, and it go already.
No, tell me, explain.
No, people start fight down and all kind of start and them thing there from the song what you do with I just naked truth. You know what I say? Whenever I'm the problem, me personally, Kevin, as my middle name to Delrise, I never have no problem with the song. I just had a problem with the video.
What part of the video you didn't like?
Well,
no, sir, I don't know. Already. No, tell me, please.
But never have a problem with the song, I say. But just have a problem with the video. I think it was too really raunchy. The video was too really raunchy.
She did half naked in there. She did a touch up her next catty. What? Because I don't see the video.
Well, you have to go see the video, but the song, because you know, as a person that say, oh, you do a song with that person that come out and say this and that and that and this and that and whatever. You see, music now, it have no boundary. Music don't have no boundary right now. You understand what I say? When you deal with music, you deal with music. An artist might decide to him now do it and the next artist do it. That's how me see it.
Okay.
You understand what I say? But a visual now, what the music I say, and then a visual now put into the music, that is where the problem comes.
So somebody say Murphy. Unless me not say, the person character and say coffee. So, people in the comment section say Murphy. Me not understand when they say Murphy. But then the coffee cause her own downfall. Say coffee cause her own downfall.
Yeah, well, the people them kind of not gravitate to her now since that, the people them kind of lesser into her. You know what I say? But as me say, me find a problem with the video, really. You know what I say? Because there's enough. If you check reality, there's enough song where some people do that them say that type of person there. Right?
Jamaica
and enough time them play.
Jamaica stepper from coffee. Jamaica stepper from coffee from them final and say she had a whole heap of scissors and you understand a fur burger eat and sitting.
Well,
that's why Jamaican stepper from coffee. You understand? And because she a fur burger eater, you understand? Put that
I don't know about that.
Then get her Grammy because we know that's why she win Grammy and sitting there. She go all over the place. And then she can't find her next hit song because when Jamaica crown, you're well crowned. You understand? And she fling off a crown and decide say she there where she there now and she don't want Jamaica, blah blah blah. No, it can't hurt that way there. And we Jamaican put the crown upon you and we take it. Then Jamaican take it back.
You feel, hold on, you say she threw off the crown. Because we must say coffee.
But the chicken out there, so. Sandwich and anything?
Brother, we are here,
Yeah,
you
sorry
know.
about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You know,
Yeah, talk about curry chicken.
But they are the favorite. But they are the favorite most of the geek. Devon House. If you know, anytime you come to Jamaica, you know Devon House.
No, but you know Rasta man. Yeah, you know Rasta man. I say put piece of chicken and the pork on the side.
No,
How can you talk here, brother?
It's a female. Just
No, man. Yeah, but no, me not talk about female. Me talk to you. You say put the pork on the side, on the chicken. How can you talk that? Eh?
No,
brother, me lose off for you, no.
Say, Ushquad.
Yo, Greg, you done turn in and grave.
As I say still, you know. With the whole thing, just the people them turn against. Jamaica people is very like that, you know. Today them with you and tomorrow them not with you, and then tomorrow they're with you again.
They're very fickle.
Yeah, they're very fickle. Fickle. Yeah, so tomorrow them are with her and tomorrow them not with her. And you know, I just saw Jamaicans are people on a whole state sometimes. So I don't think their career done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a fine song. Because the minute you come with the next song and it goes a boop, that's when the people them go so zoom and say, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's just a visual. You know, the visual. The song, I don't have no problem with the song. Because to be honest with you, it's when me see the visual, me start check out the artist and the artist profile and everything like that. And I say, not copy, like everybody are real about the song and me I say, so, and then after I start read up on the artist.
You don't do a song with her? You don't do a song with her now?
But of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? She's a woman and me's a man. Then if I do song with man, why would I do a song with a woman?
So if say now do a song together on the side of one bar or one hotel, gathering and sitting and she take a sip out her cup and give to you. You know sip.
What you say?
Yo,
sorry.
May I say yeah, you not doing the thing, right? So you know one hotel bar or so and you know, what's in her cup is in her cup. And she a sip from her cup on camera and she give the cup. You don't take a sip off of the cup there?
But it's not, as a stranger and she's a stranger to me. I could have sip from her.
Oh, so it's a definitely no.
I don't know that.
It's a definitely no. It's a definitely no.
Not only she, a female can just come to me and sip out.
She we are talking about.
Yeah, but it would have been a no because I don't know her like that. I don't know in a relationship to say me about drink from her or so. Not even my personal woman, I really drink from neither too. So, you know.
Night and take it, you see me?
No, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't drink from people. Hey.
I really did make it true to that talk.
I make it true.
That's hard.
Yo, Muta Bono, yo, Muta, what a brother name, Futa Hype. You see me I say? But a young girl, a young woman, and a girl again, a young woman, coffee, a big woman, you see me?
Yeah.
And I wish her all the best, but you understand, and my cup of tea.
Yeah, we have to remember too, you know, Mikey, international people are manage coffee career, you know, so she now go release music on the regular schedule. We used to dance all artists to release music on. The label has said, all right, we need 6 months, you have to work on the album, you have a project, yeah. So the next 6 months of promo. So you now go to see her drop as frequent as dancehall artists or local artists when they don't necessarily have a guidance or a label about them. So she not down and out, man. She not down and out.
Hopefully she is, but yeah, that's just my opinion. That's my saying. From you cross the river, you can't come back.
Opinion still. You know what I say, but yes or no? You see me? Me about the music. I'm about the music, to be honest with you. I'm about the music. Sometimes the fight my father get as a youth growing up, you know. And him tell me them struggle too, you know. What him getting up. You know what I say? It's just to my father, you know what I say? Well, as naked truth. My father, you know, is a rebellious person. You know what I try to say? Anybody can push him around. So that really make him really stand firm in the business now. Way, you understand what I try to say? But a whole heap of different fight, and you know what I say? They must say a whole heap of different, well, arrests and all them things that my old man get through the years and all them things and still come out and come be a champion singer and still come make it song after that and all them things there, you know what I say? So no one is perfect still, you know what I say? Nobody's perfect, really. So you know, me personally just think say, you see the music now, as my father said, I say, when him, me and him do a tour and him do a show and him, I'm going to say, boy, the people them love you. And him say, Kevin, it's not me them loving you. And I say, look us up, and not me them love. It's my music them love. So him I try to say, You have to separate the person from the music.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I say? Because if you don't do that, if you don't do that, you're going to hear some people that sing some song, and when you meet them, you're going to say, yo, I can't believe that person. But they are England, maybe I call the artist name, but that person will sing a Rasta. Listen to me, a Rasta will sing some positive song, but when me hear them sing, I say, yeah, I'm there UK with him.
In a circle?
And the next two icons, no, I'm not calling the name, two icons from Jamaica. And when them start talk about science, I want to say, who?
Capitan, St. Mary, man.
No. I'm not going to call the name, singer. And when time them start talk about science, me then I say, hold on, they don't want to say, yeah man, no science man, but like my science man, because them try for me now. And the next, and then the Rasta say now say, that's a ballet, so that's me. I say, well, all right, a ballet. The Rasta say, no man, me have a science. And then after I start say, but the singer you sing some positive song. And what is him say? You understand me I say?
Taurus Riley.
So, no. I've never. I don't think I've done a show Taurus Riley. So don't try. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I'm saying it's not the legend. So I talk about somebody who from a legend, two legendary artists. And I'm like, wow, I never expect that from the Rasta. So it's like me then I kind of get scared in the vehicle, in the back of the vehicle, like I get scared about myself. Come here, I say no, but them two man yeah. Seeing come here the smallest act for the show as well. I miss about them two man yeah. Come like it's a, you know me I say so, I start separate the music now and say, remember my father said separate the music from the person. So I start separate the music and say that never stop me from supporting the music or whatever because I love the music. You understand what I say? I love his music. And I love their music because I was told them still I love their music, but guess what? When I realize the vibration of them now, I say to myself, say, yo, I never know them thing there. I go on.
Tell me one of them song.
I hear that easy, you know. I'm not going to say that. Listen to me. Nobody like a sabotage. You're not going to nobody sabotage me and all them thing there. You're not going to sabotage.
Yo, Kevin Isaac, you man say, me happy for you, that's what I say. And you are, so me do my thing, I don't really interview people, we just sit down and raise, you see me?
I know, that's what I feel like. That's what I'm trying to say to you, that I feel like I'm not even doing an interview. As I the first never do a podcast like what you say. And, you know what I say, that's a rap.
We just
you know what I try to say, that's a rap.
Yeah, I try to figure out them two Rasta man the way you say of science. Me figure it out. Yo, big up yourself, brother. If you can share my thing and give me a subscribe and you understand, help me push my thing.
I share the link, man. I share the link on Facebook already.
Big up yourself. You see me I say? Enough love and respect to you. You see me I say?
You still never share the music video, because I see the music video. So, you know what I say?
You not look on your phone.
It's there on the screen, man.
It's there on the screen. I can't have a next one.
I can't see it still. But I watch your face still. That's the thing said still, man.
I like to have you back one next week. No, next week still. You see what I'm saying? Maybe next week.
Yeah, man, but still. Yeah, man, but many people them know anyway, say still, you know what I say? We still there out and still do the thing, and you know what I say? For music, we always have new music coming out. iTunes, check the iTunes, check the Spotify, check all of these stuff, you know what I say? And for bookings, you know, kevinisaackmusic@gmail.com, if I'm allowed to say that. You know what I say? And,
promote yourself, man.
Your social media as well.
Yeah, we have the Instagram, Kevin Isaac Music. We have the Facebook, same thing, you know. Yeah, the TikTok, we just have the TikTok too. So we're still active, you know what I say, and still the 1 and 2 show when it's relevant and when we can do it. As you know, it's weird in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
You know, so me have a big up Talawa band because me and them come to Amsterdam, like them care. We're going to Amsterdam like about 5-4 times. You know what I say? Yeah, so you know. And we work with Talawa reggae band. So, you know, me and them even sing a song together named Don't Walk Too Fast.
Yeah.
You know what I say? We have to put out a new release and now as me always have new release, but the new release is a song called Why Did You Go? Produced by Big Spay, Dreadheart Music, you know what I say? So we always Dreadheart Music from Virginia, you know?
Yeah.
Big up Biggs and big up Kevin Purnell and thing like that. And, you know, big up the whole team and, you know, Brazil, you know, we're out for head out in Brazil again and we just do things, you know what I say? So give thanks for the link up and thing.
Yeah, man, that's not
you know
no,
what I
man. We're link again, you see what I say?
Manners and respect.
Manners, man.
Before we
like the program is
man, a different thing. Before we left, you did contact none of them boy the science man. You did get one for yourself?
No, still, I've never tried go that way before, because I feel like them thing there are something will backfire upon you. Cause I'm here about people do them thing like just backfire upon
But
them
you know
too. And
backfire
them
fan
say
into
third,
legend there.
third.
Maybe my
Well,
girl.
I don't know. I don't know because I say in them personal life like that, that are the only shows me ever do with them, and miss them still a survive, man. So but you know what going on in personal life still. Yeah, you know what going on in personal life still, me I say so I never tried them. I've never tried that as yet still, me I deal with.
Oh, as yet,
So,
me catch you right, as yet, okay.
yeah, but them say never, me I say, but I've never done that or so me still go and keep my integrity as a Rasta, as a Rastafarian and a Rasta.
But you're not on your head, Kevin.
Eh?
You have your head, you're not lax.
No, on a head thing do it.
Alright, that's a different conversation. Big up yourself, Kevin.
Do it,
No, I hear. Big up yourself, and I love this. That's what I say.
Yeah, respect and manners, man, and you don't know. Big up all the fans and big up yourself too and everything. And the naked truth. Big up on yourself, man.
Big up.
See,
remember to share your thing, please. Big up.
Yeah, man. Rastafari.
Love.
Yes.
Night.
Alright, just conversation, man.
What hey, listen, man. Me love this. This is what I'm saying.
Right, just conversation. See, I keep up your free grip, but
Me have to do it, brother. That's what I say. Yo, Night, look on your screen now. Yeah, pre your screen.
I'm free the screen, man.
Everybody, this is come for people. This is come for.
The latest Marvel movie.
Yo, but me say everybody who in America now jump over upon this. Yo, brother, tell me a thought from the video. It happened down in Alabama. People watch the screen now. This thing happened down in Alabama.
Everything about it, my love.
This video called White People Tune Up.
My general, yeah, so I do.
Let me break down the video. Look at this white guy.
This for polish and release in the theaters.
I tell you, man, look at this white guy run over. Body my bad up the black man.
I try to tell him, say, yo, now if we go move on the look of boat, because the ferry need for dock right there. So he's enough for money, man, telling him, say, yo, move on the boat. And I try to give him a tough chat. So I move on the boat for him. But I fuck it smell bad. Back up off of my brother. You see me?
I hear you.
Top 3 mosquito where I follow.
I hear.
So people them on the boat, I say, wow, going right there, so.
Yeah. So them a point, say, the ferry want to park over here. I'm the captain, please move. No,
come here, about 45 minutes, I try to tell them for moving, tell them walk, so him decide to move the boat himself.
This guy in the red, I slap him on together. This white boy without a shirt walk over. Them bad I know, you see what I say? Them a cuss. What kind of captain?
They know.
This nigga captain mad when I move aboard. I might go Sadukin for him.
So it's when you white people in a cargo shorts and white hat. And a red skin, so them baking in the sun. Two in a shattings with them, you see me? Them have on the half to protect them from the sun, but the whole of them red. Yeah. So them not two things right this already.
And a brother, the captain for the boat though. For the ferry. This guy is a captain for the ferry,
He's a co-captain, I think.
No, a captain. You me do my research.
Like one captain bring the ferry come, then he would bring it to the next side.
So 2 captain pan it. And him there talk to the man them peaceful people. Come and talk to them peaceful. I show you hard. Carried out there so. 10 meters from here.
Never get frustrated.
Now white boy down in Alabama now I hear nothing. They talk about move which boat that. Move which boat that. Hey, black boy, go So me I say.
So the boat alright.
50 years ago me used to warn you. 50 years ago me used to warn you. Yeah, I sell on Hey, why black boy if go
Like you remember say Alabama this,
Yeah,
Alabama this.
Yeah. I say, yo, black boy, you mess about. This is our one. This pier our one. The nail way in the pier or I want the fish in the sea or I want no black boy. Man, we are doing
the water our own.
Yes.
And you know, one thing why people love saying, remember say my taxes pay my taxes pay your salary. That's one thing I love to say, you know.
Yeah. Ah, your blood clot. You touch me daddy for. You see that show me at?
Yo, you see that when I go into the year, you know. Hey,
me I lie, you know. The captain go down, you know. Yo, them a put it on the captain. Hey, see that woman there run over.
Beat him, man.
Yeah, them a put hand and foot on the captain right there, so.
Them a beat him, man. Everybody has to for rest them foot.
And see me I say, hey, then it's a beat blacker. When I beat him. Them a
when that going on the years that remember you used to watch the Batman cartoon, the bat signal go up and Batman say, hey man, the people that
meet. More. People say more.
Once that going on the year. Go to the next clip there.
Yeah, me have more clip. That's what I say.
You need to republish this one. And release it in the theaters.
Look, look.
After the year.
Yes, I get your brother, your master, man.
No, man, you don't show the other party, man. With the brother swim. No, man, go to the one with the brother swim, man.
Boy,
that's the next thing. It's if anyway you then see black people that swim. No, so you're in danger. We're not too mess with the water thing, you know we. We're not too like.
Yeah, when you say it, when the brother said that in a year, no brother, look there. They might beat the brother still on them, and I lie to you. So they run on.
You beat him, man.
Yeah, man.
When I watch the video yesterday, I said, John, I walk out after this. But once we see the going of the year, I say, yeah, man.
We're Aquaman.
Yeah, man, something different.
Aquaman.
The one them call him Aquaman, Ludafish. Aquaman,
Ludafish. Look, Aquaman. Look, Aquaman, I go over there, you know. We didn't try that.
If you see a brother in a full suit of clothes and swim towards you, the brother they have the strength of the Black Panther name, you see me? Black people not too mess with water them with it. They want to tread the water with vengeance.
Water too cold for you, man. Water too cold. Then you eat the water. You take off your shoes, you know, and come ready.
The man say, yeah, man, I don't sleep. I don't want to sleep when I beat him.
Yo, yesterday...
They said them should have known them in a danger, man. Once you see a black man swim so far and still have the energy to pull up himself out of the water, he have all the strength to beat you. They should have known from this, man.
Let me tell you, they say Alabama, they're still in an old way. You see me, I say, them think they would not end this, sir. Them just jump the black guy and think, say, yo, it done. But no, them don't know, say, at 2023, you know. Them people, look at this white woman, I go and I see it like she a part. So the white woman did this one job and start giving be a lick. Push him off in the water, your blood clot. Come over here, sir.
Look, you can see one brother, one white you jump into the water for run from the beating. Like when the beating and licking, he must say, no man, me a diving. We don't know if it's a show it in another clip here.
Yes, you know, look, he's still chuck off over there, sir.
The man say, man say, no man, it's a different ball game this. Man say, me an amateur, I'm not professional.
Man turn tour, look here.
The man jump in the water.
Yo, right is a bad day if you be white right there, sir.
Yeah, man.
If I was a white guy, I would start beat white people too.
But they probably go home and say, call the KKK. Call the KKK. We need a new meeting.
Yeah,
we need a new meeting.
Yeah, push out poor
white. You know my favorite part of this
is the cheer. Folks, we don't endorse violence. We are not here to endorse violence. We're just reacting to what we're seeing on the screen. You see me? And remember, the people started. You see me?
Exactly.
And I like some black guys started. You don't have to be dread to be Rasta. No, you don't have to be dread to be Rasta.
You know my respect too. The police officers them forward and them never while out. Them kind of see what go on.
No, they're afraid
too. Couple more beating go on. Yeah, that too. You know them afraid that they must hold on there. 3 away. You know, so when them pull out, them start spraying mace. And they look at the mace now work because some water don't mace them by. Pepper spray now work. Punch is still a true. But when homeboy take the chair, you know, and start slap people, them say, alright, you get out.
Them have to come in now. You look like a double E, brother. And start, yo, They can't believe. So black people put up their fighter. You see what I say? They can't believe. A lot of them now look at this. Man, woman, child just start beat them. Beat them like an old reverse slave. You see what I say?
When we love to, people just walk on the port and say, I walk one. You know, but even care.
Yo, the brother there white here do it Debbie. That's what I say. You know, do it normal. That's what I say.
And you know, it look like say somebody off for the ferry. Throw the chair upon the
yeah, I say all this here. So all this here, I'm tired all this here.
You see me? I'm not joining about seat here.
Yo, and more people that come to, you know.
Yeah, man. Them they got any police never show up, man. Them they go get it.
Yo,
them they go get it.
Yo, them are just yo. And let me tell you something.
They go get it, man.
A lot of white people see this and not like it, you know. You see what I'm saying? At the first time we catch it in 4K. Me like when the brother there chuck off, you know. At first we catch it in 4K. Isn't it?
When him jumping out of the water, he must say, we never signed for this. But things I just the security brother with the captain with the go beat. We never know say them they go come back like this. Me are going out the water.
Yeah.
Him have sense. Him know say nobody no black person are coming out the water behind him.
So man,
him go to safety.
Man, woman and children, yo, everybody just start. Yo, we have some bent up, we have some anger within us. You see me? Black
especially
people.
the facts that them say the black brother, the captain never in a run. I tell them the right and them gang him up. When you see that now, you don't want to hear nothing else. You don't care who the police, president, soldier. You know, say me have to defend that brother.
It's on and popping. Mm-hmm. Anybody white I get here, so. Right now, if you did if you're on the ferry and your friend have 30 years beside you and he white, might get right on. I say, but me know you. No, right now.
Full of white people up on the ferry, probably hiding in the bathroom. Them no want to get mixed up in that. They must say, you know what, the ferry dock, but me go and stay for the rest of the afternoon. But then you forget upon that.
Yo, me like saying that white boy they chuck overboard, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
And he snow bunny run no fuck. A lot of people never see this yet. As I said, we never catch it in 4K. You see me? It's a straight revolutionary war right there, so. You see me? Because Alabama is a state where we don't say no man. They still are living in the 1950s, you know. You see me I say?
That's true.
It's just no normal. Let's talk about that.
When I see the video, I send it to everybody, man. Get different angles, different clips, put it together.
It's just no normal, brother. And because them still in the 50s, then things say, yo, you can't just, you think, and Tim Willie Lynch. So that brother the name where they did mash up in face. Cause them say whistle to a little while. I forgot him name.
Emmett Till.
Yeah, Emmett Till. You understand? A lot of them, because a lot of them have grandson and granddaughter this, you know. Cause the woman dead recently, you know.
I think she dead late last year or early this year.
And then say, yo, it was a lie, but it too late now. You see what I say? Mm-hmm. So a lot of them granddaddy and whosoever, they right this now. You see me? I say grandson and granddaughter, they right this. You see me?
Police, I understand. Police
free to go there, sir.
No, man. At the end of the video, police they detain everybody. You see me? Because there's pictures of police detain all who did it night. And them said them later release everybody. But no, them said them ask the brother with the chair brother for return for report to the police station.
Brother, they go with that.
So me I say, when they detain him, let him go, then I tell him to report to police station. There's a warrant for him. I hope the community protect him still. Matter of fact, I never see nobody in that chair.
And you see this brother come up with a blood clot chair.
As we speak right now, our ear still a ring. Concussion. Our ear still a ring after this moment.
Yo, that woman that get it hardest with the white hair. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright now. Boy, brother, I don't know. He just not normal, isn't it?
every year the video have to play on TV. Every year upon the
As
date.
a
And none of
reminder,
us.
then feel like play
Yeah.
it at school. You see what I say? What can
Yeah,
happen?
yeah, man.
Student, this is what can happen. You understand? We're not fuck around because there's some bent up anger in black people. I'm gonna ask you, especially American black people. You see me?
Hold on there. At the first day I see Rico.
Actually, yeah, but me never see the extent. Me always see on Instagram this guy that cheered with the cheer. I mean, kind of didn't wonder what it stemmed from. Never realized that this come from.
Okay.
BAM! See me, see brother.
Actually, a million and one people yesterday are working at the gym with a cheer.
Yeah, man. Right now you can't get cheers nowhere, you know. You can't get cheers nowhere. Sold out everywhere.
You see the brother, the swimmer, then go up and cash up and give money, you know.
Him have lawyer and everything and publicist and everything, man.
So what I understand it. Wait, I want to understand. What really happened? What accumulated and that brought about this?
We have to go back in the past.
What started or what the end result?
Yeah, we can't see the end result, but what started?
You know, so you have to go, Mikey, pull up what the first part of the video. So there's a captain, there's a ferry captain, you see me? Him there on the dock, a signal in the ferry for coming, but then for about 30 minutes, he might tell them, the family, I say, yo, on a boat, a block which part of the ferry for dock, move it. Them no want to move it, so when they walk, him try to move it himself, you see me, kind of push it out of the way. Them see that and not too like that and start beat up the man. You see me, attack the man. So every black person in the area will see this now, especially them on the boat. I see most of who are fight, they dip on the ferry itself. I say, in your turn of the team, wait till the boat land, we are come through now. So this is start, you see me? It's a retaliation.
Oh, right.
Because they beat up the captain.
Yeah.
They beat up the captain if you are doing job.
It's like, it's something like something of them that wait on for about 400 years.
So I'm going to tell you, I some bent up anger.
Since then, we have two more incidents what happened since week with cheer. Is that at this with their weapon for retaliate. We have two more. I forgot find it and send it to you, Mikey. Two more incidents with cheer.
Yeah, brother.
Folding cheer.
I believe there will be a race war. You see me? It have to be.
Yeah, this might accumulate to something even greater. But the thing is, in America, black people is still a minority. It's not like them having the amount of number as white people. So it's, and every white man have a gun. Every single one of them.
Yeah, it's coming.
Speaking of guns, you know. So speaking of guns, I don't respect the most about every day here. Them keep it to fist and kick. Nobody no draw for a knife. Nobody no draw. So that's an old-fashioned ass beating. You see me? You wake up the next day, you have one heap of black eye, broken nose, teeth missing.
It's an old-fashioned face and hand kicking. Why you have to? Yeah, it's coming with you look word ass and this in it. But anyhow, we like that being footage. You see me I say? They kick the people everywhere.
Actually, I think in Eastern Europe, they have this tradition where two rival gangs meet them on open field and they just fight face to face.
Which part of Europe then?
It's me know for sure it's in Poland. I think it's also in Ukraine. Maybe some part of Russia.
Night, you ever see that in Poland?
Gang, like for example, two football.
Me hear about it already. The meeting of the forest.
Yeah, that's me. That's fist fight until the last man standing.
Broken bone, broken jaw, everything. Me hear about it, man.
Everything.
Savage.
Yeah, as it should
be. I'm gonna send you a link. One brother get beaten with a chair 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can open, if you can.
Beautiful being footage. So night you come all on when?
Thursday morning. But I think we're supposed to land one something. I forgot to check about the ticket. Little after 1 o'clock.
I have to link up my editor. Maybe my editor can be in studio. So maybe, ladies and gentlemen, people, maybe night will be here next week, yeah? In studio. What's so funny?
I show him face.
No. And that the people in my ask, you know.
I just send the video. Just send the video to you. I better get a Rati beating with a yellow folding chair.
Yeah, man, all that sound cute.
I'm jumping on my face just like that. I'm glad a black man started. I tell you the truth.
You're glad, sir?
I'm glad a black man started.
Why?
Yo, because, I mean, we always been with it's like we aggressive. So if anything
but I know what the narrative.
Yeah, the narrative. We always have that narrative that say, you know, if something go wrong, and the black man started. And look at even this is the first black man I heard on the scene try part everybody.
Yeah, if it say, yo, it's a coward thing. Hey, I don't know. I just happy this is on the 4K. You see me? So everybody can see it. Cause if it wasn't recorded, the police would come and beat up all black man. Maybe shoot them too. You see me?
Yeah. Me have a next clip in a next angle where the police then pull up and ask the lady how this start. Who have a video of it? We need to know where this start from. And while he asks that, people get the hell beat out of them.
Me see a white girl jump out of the boat and go try fight off for a 3 black girl and 2 of them draw away. Peel it.
Beat him like an old Virginia slave, eh?
Boy, I tell you, it's like they repair like 1,000 times.
This is a phone doing in a pass, I say. So night you go there, don't? Next week in studio. Ricardo, you coming?
I'll be live in living color.
Yeah, man, on the boat.
Me not understand.
So yeah, me on the boat.
In studio with us, our.
Some common sense will be in the building, man.
And common sense, man. I just know, say, man, who I should interview next week? What do you think? I enjoy all my guests coming through.
You know, I know you don't get L.A. Lewis.
You know, I want to try L.A. Lewis. I does have L.A. Lewis link, you know. Huh?
Yeah, get L.A. Lewis.
I does have L.A. Lewis. I'm good at Princess Anne. You see me? I don't know. I have to reach out to them. I have L.A. Lewis number, but I'm not answering phone them to call him. You see me?
In probably sense the drought of forward, man. You can sense the nonsense of forward.
No, man, but yo, we ask pertinent question, you know, man. You see me I say? We ask good question, you know. You can't come on the show and think, say, yo, may I go just give you some basic, cookie question. You see me I say? We have a conversation. You see me? That matter. We have a conversation and we say, yo, this way I do. You see me? And then just say, wait, and then just say, how long would it? Oh, we have a next minute left, because I don't know, 2 hour mark. Folks, thank you for joining us. You know, so this quickly becoming the place to be on a Friday.
I'm to the Jamaican football, because I think we don't talk about like the Women World Cup.
The brother you always late, you know.
Late, man. We started.
The brother you always, me no tell you. The brother you the brother is a brother we snatch. The brother you snatch defeat out of victory mouth.
From the jaws of victory.
From the jaws of victory. You see what I'm saying? Yo, me just did I say I first in come on the line and we have a good conversation till it done. Instead of it throw you in and say stupidness. You see what I'm saying? You think.
I've never hear about it, I've never know.
We talked about it 2 hours ago, man.
But I am.
Mikey, I say, yo, people did not celebrate too early. Me, I tell him, say, yo, after every match, we're going to celebrate because we're proud. We're not celebrate like, say, we win the trophy. He must say we celebrate too early.
All right, when Usain Bolt win the first heat, nobody celebrate?
But we say, well done.
Yeah, and that's it. We say, yo, Usain win the first heat. Okay, well done. What's for dinner? You see what I say?
What are that? We
not dwell panic.
We do the same way.
No, that we do. The girl then go through the second round and people act like say they win something.
Hold on. Let's not use your scene. But if we go back into the past, the first when Donald Curry and them people there, after the first heat in the rest say yes, that Jamaica never make it past. Yes, say it. So we celebrate that. None of our football team never make it out of the group stages yet. So we're happy. We're happy say they make it so far. You see me? We don't celebrate like say them are bring home the trophy. That's so well done. You see me?
Yo, they play
That's all
4
we
match
say.
and only win 1.
They
Think
play
about that.
4 match
Yes.
and never lose 3 of them. You can look on it that way too. They play against Brazil. Exactly. They play against Brazil and France, 2 top 10 teams in the world, and them could have passed the back line. You can look on it from that way too.
No, me refuse. That's what I say.
Boy,
Me
you're Dutch.
nah support mediocrity. Me can't do that.
Media, you can't them left the group stages.
So you're going to meet how we end up a mediocrity.
Because that's
Oh,
what
end
they
up a
are.
mediocrity.
That's what they are. Night, you and Ricardo are the same person who will accept a participation trophy from a school or an organization for your child.
See, this everybody know what our cool is.
If my daughter ever come home with a participation trophy, me tear up, broke it up in front of her.
If it's a competition, then nobody in your family never get to enter into yet, or nobody in your
she enter and
community or
lose.
country ever enter yet.
If she enter and lose, no care home no participation trophy, yes sir. You understand? Me good I use the bus ahead to the white meat. Now fuck
Because
around.
you know where Mikey coming like, what I tell you the other day, he will climb the mango tree and feel the mango and feel say ripe, then go back down
And stone it.
throw a stone to try pick it.
Yeah, my exercise,
Yeah.
I full my belly plus exercise. You understand? So 2 stone with 1 bird. Two bird with 1 stone, you see me?
2 stone with 1 bird, are you that man? 2 stone with 1 bird.
I mean, that's what I say. Yo, Kevin Isaacs, big up yourself. Big up yourself, my first
Big up
interview.
Kevin, big up Kevin.
Tally.
Big up Anna, and Tally.
Big up Anna and Tally, you understand? Big up everybody. I don't know, say, yo, this are the best thing for Fridays. That's what I say. Next week, Friday, 19 at the building. Maybe Ricardo, so we don't know. I understand.
Salute Gregory, the great Gregory Isaacs too.
Yeah, big up the great Gregory Isaacs. May his soul rest in peace. That's me. I know him die heaven, so I not see him. When me drop out, I not see him. Because I know one place I go.
Where you all go with the 2 rest artists and the movie man go.
Yo, hey, give me a guess. Who you think the Rasta man they be? Can I say a legend? May I hook him up? May I talk to him behind the scene?
Which button am I talking about?
You see me, I say, brother,
You know say late button. You know say something wrong.
brother, you always blow me high. You see?
What?
You always blow me
Brother,
high.
what?
You always blow me high. You understand? Me could drink look NSC and
Not for the phone no
as we come in, me get sober. Man, I say, look at our job.
You're sober.
Me sober.
Well, that means it's a good effect.
Good
Man
effect,
should be
quoi.
sober.
Alright, now sipping this we are talking now. We're going across the time. Yo, big up yourself. Log in next week. We have 2. We have a next.
After them jumping, the man swing off him hard. Ready? Yo.
I'm allowed, brother, get the joke late, you know. That's what I'm saying.
Start late, man. Start late.
A real madman. That's what I'm saying. Alright, folks. Till next week. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.